Welcome back to the channel, and today we're looking at To the Monster I Love, written by Ryunosuke, illustrations by Gesso King, published by Yen Press, and this was sent to me by Yen Press for a fair and honest review. So, what is To the Monster I Love about, and is it worth reading? Well, this is a series of, I would argue, short stories. It's also kind of a waifu series, but also mystery coded. What we have here is a supernatural mystery series in which we have this walled city in which these people have magic abilities. Of course, the people who go haywire, who can't control their abilities. We have multiple tiered systems where obviously there's the regular people and there's the special abilities people who are not really treated the same, treated a little bit worse. And what we have here is a few heroines who are just trying to, well, they've been saved by our protagonist, who is admittedly a little bit more interesting than your usual self-insert protagonist. We're still kind of getting those vibes, but we are kind of getting a little bit more than that. What this series does well is the puzzles. The puzzles, because it's a detective series, it lives or dies on how good those are. And admittedly, I thought they were pretty decent. Some of them were pretty much straight away, oh yeah, that kind of made sense, oh yeah, I kind of guessed that more or less straight away. Some were a little bit more action based. But I thought it was a pretty good read. The words just kind of flowed off the page. I thought it was very easy to get into, it was very enjoyable. Of course, we've got the other thing, the girls. The girls are all likeable. And there's not one where it's very clear that they're kind of going off the cover protagonist as the main girl. No, I think all of the girls are kind of like equal in terms of the way they're done. And that's a nice refreshing change. Of course, there's going to be one where it's going to be a harem and he likes all of the girls equally. So if you want that kind of outcome, I would expect that, which is going to be a huge shocker when you just end up marrying the main girl, isn't it? We've been burnt before. The artwork is pretty decent. The artwork is very much the waifu kind of artwork style. There's some very ecchi stuff. One of the characters basically, one of the girls basically goes around with wearing nothing but a trench coat because she's a werewolf, and of course all of her clothes are just kind of don't fit her. There's some very ecchi kind of imagery in here, so if you're put off by that, not for you. I liked it. I had a really good time with this one. I was very surprised. I was very much not expecting much from it, but it was a very enjoyable series indeed, to the point that once the next volume comes out, I'm going to try and pick that one up. Hopefully it maintains it. This has been a nice little short review. Thanks to Yen Press for sending this for review. I will get around to the rest of the titles eventually soon, but yeah, very enjoyable. To the Monster I Love. If you're happy with ecchi series, if you want a detective series, if you want to kind of like your waifu series, you're gonna have a good time with this. If you don't like that, probably not for you. Simple as that. If you enjoy this, leave a like, consider subscribing, check out other things on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.